Today's video is all about train travel and retirement and how you really need to be prepared to take it nice and easy.
Hi, we're Ed and Aaron, and we're enriching our retirement by reconnecting with each other, having fun, and becoming financially free. We'd love it if you came along with us.
So, we have just recently planned an actual vacation for ourselves, the first one ever in almost 30 years.
Yeah,
So, we're very excited about it.
yeah, we're actually not visiting family. We're not there for a purpose. We're just there to have fun and have great memories.
Yeah. And we've decided to go by train, mostly because I have very high anxiety when it comes to flying. And so instead of driving, why not take the train and have that kind of fun?
Relaxing, nice and slow.
Yeah.
You can watch your surroundings
Hmm.
and like you're driving, but you're going a different route, and there's no streets,
And you can
so
sleep.
and there's no traffic.
No traffic you got to worry about.
Yeah. So
So what we have done as soon out as we could buy our plane tickets, our train tickets, we did because the number one, it's cheaper to buy them as soon as possible. And number two, you want to make sure that you get what it is that you want. And we ended up booking roomettes, which are small rooms. They're not the biggest rooms that are available, but there are a limited amount of rooms on Amtrak. So
mhm.
that's why we decided to book as soon as we could. And the furthest out you can book on Amtrak is 11 months. So we decided on the dates that we wanted to be gone and booked our train based on that. So there's a little bit of logistics when it comes to train travel. When you get to the destination that you're going, you really don't want to have any kind of connecting train or flight or anything waiting for you because kind of notorious for Amtrak to run late, sometimes very late. So when our first leg of the trip goes from Texas to Chicago, and we automatically knew that we would be staying the night in Chicago, no matter what time we were supposed to get in.
Hmm. Chicago seems like a fun city, so we're going to do a couple of adventures and then wait for our train to go to Buffalo after
Right.
that.
So we'll be going to Buffalo. And from Buffalo, unfortunately, the train station is kind of far out from the city. So we're not going to be able to walk and go do anything. Instead, we're going to rent a car from Buffalo
Mhm.
and drive to,
Niagara on the Lake in Canada.
yes. But before we get to Canada, we're going to stop by Niagara Falls
Yes.
and we're going to the American side and the Canadian side.
Yeah.
And it's not that far. I think from Niagara on the Lake, which is in Canada, to Buffalo, it's like a 30-minute drive.
Yeah, something like that.
It's not far at all.
Yeah.
But go
Go
ahead.
ahead. We're pretty big Office fans, so we're going to do the same thing that they did on The Office, which I know sounds cliche or whatever, but we really want to try it. We're going to go on the same boat and then, get married by the same captain and everything and all that. Just kidding about the getting married part. But we were going to, put on the ponchos and go through the boat ride and all that stuff and everything. I mean, it seems like a fun thing to do. So
Yeah.
we're going to try that.
Maiden of the Mist, right?
Maiden of the Mist.
Maiden of the Mist.
Yeah. So we want to kind of see what they saw when they were
Yeah.
filming that part on The Office. So that's what we're going to do there. And we're going to see the American and the Canadian side.
Yeah.
And then after we had our fill, we're going to go get in the car and go to Niagara on the Lake in Canada.
And we will be there for our actual 30th anniversary.
Yeah, that'll be fun.
It's supposed to be one of the most beautiful towns in Canada.
Mm-hmm.
And we're going to go bike riding around the pond that they have at the park and stay at a bed and breakfast. And we're really excited about that.
Yeah, and there's something Erin mentioned that she looked up called ice wine that we're going to try. And
we're not even wine people.
No, but we're there. We'll try it.
Yeah, the ice wine is supposed to. I saw it in a Hallmark movie, if you guys are familiar. He is not.
Yeah, I'm not. But Erin loves them, and she heard about it from there, so we're going to try it.
Yeah.
See what it's like. There's other things we're going to do there, but they're boring.
We're definitely going to eat some food. That's the
Poutine,
wrong name. Yes. I always
poutine.
say it the dirty way.
Yep. And we're going to have fun there for a couple of days. And then we're taking the car back to Buffalo.
Hmm.
Then from there, we're catching the train and going to New York City.
Yes. And we'll get to New York City. And when we wake up that next morning, it's going to be Ed's 52nd birthday. So, what a great time.
Yeah, we're going to do lots of things in New York, staying there for 2 or 3 days.
3 nights.
3 nights.
Three
And we're
nights.
going to do all the stuff, Times Square, Central Park, Empire State Building, maybe catch a ferry, go to see the Statue of Liberty from afar, not actually go there, but yeah, do all the fun stuff. Maybe catch a Mets game. I'm not a fan of the Yankees, so maybe the Mets. And
we can't leave out the pizza on a white plate and hot dog from a street vendor. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Maybe a pretzel or two.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We
got
completely going off the rails when we go.
We got food plans, and they're not from our healthy living.
Right.
So it's gonna be fun to see everything, the memories. Hopefully the food is good. We'll see.
Yeah.
Hopefully it doesn't do things
Cause
to
issues.
our digestive system will be intact. But from what I hear, New York, there's never a toilet too far away.
Great.
Yeah, so we'll be all right.
Apparently, it's always on the street.
Yeah, that smells like urine, which I'm not looking forward to, but kind of looking forward to, just to see what everybody says when they say, like, it smells like urine today, but not so bad. We'll see what they mean by that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So from New York, we're going to get back on the train and we'll go to Chicago. And of course, we can't plan to leave the same day because we don't know if the train's going to actually be on time. So we'll get a hotel in Chicago again. And I believe it's the next day, we're leaving and going back home to Texas.
Going back home to Texas.
Yeah. So I will tell you, planning this trip has been very difficult. Maybe it's because I've never planned a trip with the train before, but the logistics of when we arrive and where we stay and how much time we're going to have before we get back on the train to go on our next leg, that has been harrowing to figure out, very much so. And having a travel agent would have definitely been a luxury that I would have enjoyed. But we really needed to come up with a simple list of things we wanted to do in each area so we would know how long we wanted to stay. And that helped to kind of map out how long we would stay in each place.
Mm-hmm. So it's from front to back, it's a 2-week trip that we are going to have. It's not like jam-packed full to the minute. It's just things that we want to do. Yeah. And we have a list. And if we do them all, great. If we don't, better look next time.
So, yeah, because we can do it again.
Yep. We can go back and do the same train trip and then do the stuff we didn't do the first time. So it'll be fun.
There is one thing I really wanted to point out, and we were able to save a lot of money by using 2 different kinds of credit cards. So first we got the Amtrak card. And Amtrak, you only get points to ride the train. There's no other no other benefit. You don't get hotel stays, you don't get anything like that. You truly just get points that go toward train travel. And I will tell you, we used that card for about 3 months. Like we didn't do frivolous spending, but we put as much of our typical spending on there as we could. Mm-hmm. And a trip that would have cost over $5,000 ended up just costing us $1,000. And that's amazing.
Not that we spend a lot of money, but just that we use that one credit card to do everything that we usually do. Gas, groceries, going out to eat, buying stuff on Amazon, whatever. Mm-hmm. We even put some of our bills on it. So that way, and we paid it off at the end of the month. So that way, we wouldn't have a tremendous credit card bill. And we'd have all these points for Amtrak, which was great for the tickets because it was a lot cheaper. So it's just stuff that you usually do and you just pay it off and Good to go.
Yeah. And when we signed up for the card, and if you decide to sign up for the Amtrak card, do it at a time when they're offering a great deal on points, on free points for signing up.
Mm-hmm.
Because we ended up getting, I think, 50,000 free points when we signed up. And just a little bit of comparison, when we booked our tickets from Texas to Chicago, it was about 27,000 points. And so that leg of the trip already paid for just by signing up for the credit card. So make sure you sign up at a good time when you can get those points.
Yeah, it was very beneficial.
And I'm sorry, go ahead.
Oh, I didn't have anything.
Oh. And we were able to buy points as well. And when you buy points, this is where the $1,000 came in. We spent $1,000 on buying points, but we got like 3 times the points that you would have if you just would have bought a normal point. There was a point sale or something like that.
Look into it, and it really pays off whenever you do it. You think, why am I sending this credit card money? It's worth the points if you want to do it this way.
Yeah,
is a great way to go.
It really is. Train travel, if it's on your bucket list, if you want to do it, I definitely recommend the Amtrak card.
Yep.
So another way we have funded this vacation was we got an IHG credit card, and all of the spending we do on that goes toward points for hotel stays. And so the way it stands out right now, all of our 3 nights in New York City are going to be free because of these points. And so when we got this credit card, we completely stopped using the Amtrak card and moved everything over to this credit card. And so even if we were to spend no more money on it between now and the time we leave, which that's not going to happen, we would have at least $700 worth of free stays.
Yeah.
And
it has to be the hotels that the credit card's associated with.
The IHG hotels.
Right.
And things like Holiday Inn, Candlelight Inn. There's a lot. And there's even resorts that are included in IHG as well.
If you have a specific thing that you are interested in and they have a credit card for points or whatever, I mean, look into it. Sometimes it's really great. Sometimes it's not as good. But if you get points for doing things you do anyway, I mean, why not do it?
Yeah. But I wish we had known about this a long time ago. We just had a credit card where we got money back.
And it wasn't much, but it was something.
Yeah.
Yeah. But this is a lot more beneficial.
It really is.
Yeah.
If you want to know the links for those credit cards, you can find that in the description below. And that's all we got for you. If you plan on doing train travel, plan on it taking time and enjoy yourself along the way.
Just as a full disclosure, Erin is a great planner. She plans everything to the T, and it's very good, but also very stressful. So if you are a planner, great. But be patient and just wait for sales, wait for things to happen, and you'll be rewarded with that. But it is somewhat stressful, and it will take a little bit of a toll on you if you really want to get it done.
Yeah.
But it is well worth it. We planned this starting this year in April or May, somewhere around there.
Yeah, it was 11 months out from when we're leaving.
Well, we started planning it before that, and the only time we get tickets is 11 months before. So then we bought the tickets already, and things are rolling, and we're trying to, we're saving the money to get to when we do take the trip. When we come back, we're not like, oh my God, it costs what?
Yeah.
And then
we already have it all saved up.
We have the money already, and then we just pay it off, and we're done.
Yeah. And I'm going to be taking a train trip by myself. And I might make a video that talks a little bit about, what it's good to take and what not to bother taking.
Yeah.
And what it's all about, because this is an exciting thing that we're doing.
Yeah. Well, we'll let you know what happens whenever we get back.
Yeah. But thanks for watching. If you have any questions, let us know.
Yep.
Bye.